Hey everyone, thanks for joining us today. I'm here, Ty Bollinger, with my lovely wife Charlene.
Hi.
We've got our buddies Josh and Jordan here. What's up, fellas?
Hey, not much.
Good to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we wanted to talk to you today about the Truth About Cancer Daily Essentials Bundle. And these are things that Charlene and I have picked out that we believe you and we and everybody that's watching should be taking on a daily basis.
Absolutely. We know that at Ancient Nutrition, they do it right. And they have so much to choose from. And we realized that coming into Ancient Nutrition, looking at all of their many offerings, we wanted to make this really simple for you. And Ty and I have done a lot of homework on how to be healthy. And so we picked out what we believed to be something that we think you and everyone we know should be taking every day to optimize your health and the way that you feel. So here we have 4 different items.
Yes, so we've got the probiotics is number 1.
Yes.
And what's that for?
That's
I mean, you
gut
got
health.
to have good bacteria in your gut, right? So we've picked the probiotics.
Yes.
We've got fermented turmeric.
Well, our audience, we love turmeric.
We love turmeric,
and this
yeah.
is the best.
She says turmeric, I say turmeric. Same
Tomato,
thing.
tomato.
Tomato,
Yeah, right.
tomato, right? Potato, potato. And then we've got an Adrenal Restore product here that's fantastic that we'll talk about as well.
We're pretty
And
excited. Yeah,
along
about
with that, there's also, it's called Frankincense Trinity. Why is it called Trinity?
Well, we have 3 really unique certified organic forms of frankincense in that bottle.
Okay.
And so we, and actually different forms of frankincense have a few different benefits. So we have one really unique form from Oman, another one from India. So we're, yeah, excited about that too.
I love frankincense. It's something that I enjoy. It smells nice. I put it behind my ears and I know whatever benefits are in that, I'm getting and absorbing.
Yeah, that's the great thing about essential oils is you can absorb them through your skin. A lot of times they're used with a carrier oil. If you're sensitive, you can use it with a carrier oil. But let's talk about these 3 things right here in our daily essentials bundle that we're recommending. Number 1, the SBO probiotics. So Josh, I'm going to ask you, or no, Jordan, I'm going to ask you. It's a tough question. What does SBO stand for?
Soil-based organisms. And so if anyone knows my journey, the very first ingredient I used in formulation in 1998, that was when my first product was formulated, spring of 98, was a soil-based organism probiotic. And so when we ate healthier foods from the soil, fruits and vegetables, you would kind of wipe off the dirt and eat. You would get soil-based organisms, which are critical for the health of the plant, and I believe they're critical for the health of our gut. Soil-based organisms actually pave the way for your natural microorganisms to flourish. And what's great is these soil-based organisms live in the harsh environment of the outdoors, and so they are able to withstand heat, to withstand stomach acids, bile, etc. So you take them and they get where they're going to go. We used to call them the PacMan of probiotics because they will go in and break things down, paving the way for good health. This is such a huge product from an efficacy standpoint. The reviews are absolutely tremendous, and we think, as many do, that probiotics should be as essential as any other supplement there is.
And I'll let you answer here, Josh. But the reason I'm grinning from ear to ear here is that was one of the first products that we began to take in the late 90s. And I'm not going to mention the name or anything, and it was the one that you formulated because we began to learn about SBOs.
Yes, yeah. and taking that was quite an experience for us. We felt the difference. And when we were feeling the difference and experiencing the difference with soil-based organisms, it was just for us an aha moment. We were really waking up to true, real health. At the same time, when you had it offering to the world, we were one of the recipients of that gift that you gave us.
Awesome.
Yeah, you know, one of the things I was going to say too, and I wrote about this in a book I'd written in the past called Eat Dirt, but you know, a lot of us are getting food-based probiotics today from things like sauerkraut and kombucha and other fermented foods. But you know, our ancient ancestors all got these soil-based organisms because they were eating food that came from the dirt. They might wash it off, but like if you ever pull a carrot out of the ground, there's these little brown specks embedded in there. Those are soil-based organisms, and those are great for overall gut health. And so we need more of these SBOs in our diet. So I think probiotics are essential for our overall gut health. And Jordan and I both believe SBOs are, we'll call them the king of probiotics, especially if people want to get the best of the best when it comes to probiotics. SBOs are what they should be looking for.
I agree with that. That's why we picked these as one of the 3 in the daily essentials. Is the SBOs? They're so essential. Let's talk about the next one, fermented turmeric or turmeric. Right.
Turmeric.
Yeah, this is a game changer. We have spent some time, Ty, in our fermentation facility where you actually saw the turmeric fermenting. And so we use 5 types of certified organic turmeric. And the reason being is that anytime you do a fermentation or an extraction, you are concentrating one or a few molecules, and we like that combination. So we have everything from CO2 extracted organic turmeric to what you'd call a hydroethanolic extraction. That's water and alcohol extraction. That's a traditional way to make extracts or tinctures. We've got whole fermented, and then we've got mycelial fermented. This is absolutely an amazing product. And we have support herbs. This is all about joints, healthy inflammation response. It's great for your brain. I believe this is the most experiential turmeric you will ever try, and it's all made with organic ingredients.
Yeah, one of the things that happens, especially, and why you want to buy a fermented turmeric over just regular turmeric is that when you ferment something, a lot of times it can create new compounds that weren't there before. It's like turning milk into kefir. We know how all those benefits of kefir. Similar thing, you ferment turmeric, and there are a couple compounds in this turmeric. One is curcumin. We know it's what really helps support a healthy inflammation response in the body. And the other thing is turmerone, which is a really powerful compound that a lot of people haven't heard of in turmeric, but both of those ingredients are in here. And one of the things I love is that we use a turmeric oil as part of this, which is liposomal in nature. So this really is one of the most powerful and potent turmeric supplements on the planet.
Wow, that's fantastic. We love turmeric or turmeric.
Turmeric.
But you brought that to a new level with what you included in that and the way that you put it together.
And also wanted to mention too, you're using black pepper, the piperine. Talk about how that affects the absorption.
Absolutely. Well, we decided with this particular fermented turmeric to include a warming spice blend. Now, turmeric's a warming spice in nature, but part of that was adding some fermented ginger and some fermented black pepper. So we use the whole fermented pepper, which does contain piperine and other compounds that are great for bioavailability, for the gut, based on a traditional Ayurvedic formula called Trikatu. So that's part of this. And then we also have a cooling, or I would say spice blend to take the edge off, which is great for the liver and the gut. So it's a powerful delivery vehicle along with some adaptogens that help round this out. So you will never see a turmeric product with 5 unique organic forms, a warming spice blend, a cooling spice blend, and then that adaptogenic I would say, delivery system that makes this product so amazing.
And the reason I wanted to bring that up is that it's not about how much of a substance you intake. It's about how much of a substance that you actually absorb.
Yeah. You're not what you eat, you're what you absorb.
You're what you absorb. And so I'm glad you brought that out, that these different ingredients along with the turmeric make your body absorb a lot more of it. And that's the key, isn't it?
Yeah, it's important. Of course, absorption's a big deal, and it's again, and studies have shown that when you're adding that piperine to it. And for us, it's not just the piperine. We believe that it's the whole-on warming spice blend that was really practiced as part of our Ayurveda.
Awesome, great information on those first 2, right?
I'm excited about number 3, the adrenal support. We know that we live in a society that we're high stressed. We just driving to work can be a job in and of itself of extreme stress, and we're fast paced. We've got to get a lot done. We've got our children to take care of while we're working, and the list goes on and on. And so as we're so busy, we're dealing with a lot of stress. And so I'm excited about this adrenal product, the support. I myself have dealt with adrenal fatigue because I went through such a high stress time in my life. And it makes you tired. It really does. That stress just depletes you. It makes you tired. Can you tell us about this?
Absolutely. So the Probiotics RX Adrenal Restore actually combines what we believe to be all the essential elements to target stress. Stress isn't just emotional stress, which is represented by excess cortisol levels, the adrenaline, the endorphins. There is oxidative stress. There's gut-related stress. And so we have powerful probiotics, unique minerals, and then powerful botanicals, including Rhodiola rosea, otherwise known as Arctic root. And a good friend of mine, the late Dr. Zakir Ramazanoff, brought rhodiola to America in the mid-90s, and he taught me how critical rhodiola was to the former Soviet Union, everyone from their athletes to their cosmonauts. And what rhodiola does, it helps strengthen the base foundation of the body. That's what an adaptogen does. And if you look at the TTAC Daily Essentials bundle, you're going to see throughout all of these products a calming, relaxing, gut fortifying benefit. Why? Because this package is for every person watching. Who's this for? Is it for people with adrenal issues? Yes. Gut challenges? Yes. Who want to support their joints? Yes. All the above, which means it's for everybody, because I will tell you that in a day, much less a week, a month, or a lifetime, you're going to need less stress, more energy. You're going to need gut fortification. You're going to need some joint support, no matter if you are super active or just want to remain upright and healthy your entire life. So I believe that Adrenal Restore isn't only good for the adrenals, this system is great for the thyroid, that adrenal thyroid axis. And I bet, Josh, if you counted on your two hands 10 patients that walked into your practice back in the day, that a good portion of them would be in need of adaptogens.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and so and part of this formula, Jordan mentioned a few of the amazing ingredients, including the rhodiola rosé, including some unique probiotics, but also we have mushrooms. And these are mushrooms that were prized in Ayurveda, traditional Chinese herbalism. And so some of the mushrooms here, and these are actually mushrooms that when my mom was having a health crisis, we gave her, and she saw incredible benefits. And so some of the mushrooms are reishi. You know, we are a huge fan of reishi mushroom. In fact, it was consumed widely throughout China. It was oftentimes called in traditional Chinese herbalism the mushroom of immortality. It contains cordyceps, another amazing mushroom, and then turkey tail. And so we know that these mushrooms, especially if somebody just goes online and Googles the benefits and the studies with things like reishi, it is mind-blowing. I mean, there are studies in the United States, but the hundreds or the thousands of studies in Asia on reishi alone is really incredible. So reishi is one of those sort of tonics for the adrenals that is great for people to consume every single day.
And we grow these mushrooms certified organically in our own facility on our farm. And so this is not something that we went out and bought a bunch of ingredients. And we do source ingredients from all over the world, but these mushrooms in particular are patented. We grow them on a high antioxidant substrate, and it really fortifies this formula. In fact, more than 50% of Adrenal Restore is made up of these organic tonic mushrooms. Shiitake is in there, which is not only great to eat, but it is great for supporting the immune system as well. And so if you look at the TTAC Daily Essentials bundle, including the Frankincense Trinity oil, you are getting support for multiple systems of the body. You're getting a chance to increase your energy and reduce your fatigue. You're getting a chance to support brain health, focus, and cognitive function. You're getting a chance to boost athletic performance with rhodiola and ashwagandha, the two premier adaptogens on the planet. And you're getting powerful probiotics from multiple genera, multiple species, and then frankincense oil, 3 types of frankincense. So if you're keeping score at home, 5 types of organic turmeric, 3 types of organic frankincense, multiple, not only strains, but genera of probiotics, because we believe that health needs to be interconnected. And then all of those organic mushrooms, plus the warming spices. I can see why, Ty and Charlene, you chose this as your daily essentials bundle. And what's great is this is something that anyone can benefit from and anyone can afford.
You're right, Jordan. And Josh, I was going to say, you mentioned the mushrooms. We knew you're the mushroom guy, right?
Yeah,
you love those medicinal mushrooms. And so that's another reason that we really like this, is because of the mushrooms. And it's interesting, guys and gal, that these 3 products, these are huge in Asia.
Yes.
And so coming off of Eastern medicine, we've produced that documentary. It's coming soon, you know. The soil-based organisms, huge. Gut health is just huge there. As a matter of fact, a lot of the doctors would say, don't wash your vegetables. Eat them without washing them.
And it's from natto. The fermented vegetables in Korea, China, and Japan, the fermented foods have soil-based organisms in them.
Yeah. So that's huge there. The turmeric, whenever we say it, all the doctors are there using turmeric. And now this has got 5 different types of turmeric, but that's huge across Eastern medicine, across Asia. And then the mushrooms, the mushrooms, the adaptogens, everybody's using fermented mushrooms in Asia, and Rishi's huge there, but they don't call it Rishi. It's Lindsay.
Lindsay. Yeah, that's right.
And so I had to learn that as everybody. We went to Taiwan and then in Malaysia and Singapore, and they're talking about Lindsay.
Yeah, they all have different names in each country and culture.
Different names for it. But yeah, in those countries, they love the mushrooms because of the different effects that they have, and they're using this across Asia. So that's another one of the reasons that these three are the ones we picked, because it's a broad spectrum, but you know, as influenced as we have been over these last few months with the production of our documentary that's coming out, these three stood out because this is what the traditional Chinese medicine doctors, this is what the Ayurvedic doctors over in Asia are using in their practices.
Yeah.
Yeah, and from what I can see and what I understand, based on all the different choices you might have out there on turmeric and soil-based organisms, yeah, soil-based organisms and adrenal support, I've never seen anything more spectacular and robust in quality, fermentation, soil-based, the liposomal-based, where a lot of supplements you might not be able to utilize them because the formulation is different. This you've thought of everything. I don't know how you do it, but you really have thought of everything, and I'm pretty excited about each one of these.
And you get the free Frankincense Trinity, 3 different types of frankincense. And I bet you didn't even know there were different types of frankincense, did you?
This really is about 10 different products in one in the TTAC Daily Essentials bundle. That's what I love about it. It's very complete. And if people are trying to write down, well, I got mushrooms and I got probiotics and I have 5 types of turmeric and I've got unique minerals. And then we didn't even mention shilajit, which is an adaptogenic substance that is loaded with organic minerals and organic acids. And that is used the world over in India as something that brings strength to the human body. So this is really an amazing package. I think everyone who's watching will benefit. And I think they're going to see an overall foundational health increase that is really perceptible, and I think it's going to happen quickly.
Yeah, and so with this Daily Essentials bundle, TTAC, value is over $153. We're saving you $27 for about $125. So it's a great deal, 18% off today, and it's something that everybody out there that's watching, you really need this. These are the essentials. That's why we call it the essentials.
And as always, yeah, honey, we try to make your journey, your health so much easier, so that you don't have to spend a lot of time figuring it out yourself. We believe we've done it for you. There's a lot of offerings, but this one we believe will get through every single day to a better you, better health. So we hope that you choose to go ahead and get these, try them, and you know what? We know you're going to love them.
Yeah, so thanks, Josh, Jordan. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you, sweetie, and thanks you for watching. And if you want to get your hands on this TTAC Daily Essentials, just click the banner below, and it'll take you to the website where you can do that.
Yes, thank you, and God bless.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
God bless.